Matt Moore is the CEO of InnerScope Hearing Technologies. You've had him, you've heard him on the air several times.
Yeah.
They're publicly traded under the stock symbol INND, and boy, are they making headway with respect to not only just the products that they sell, but if you want to, when we talked to him originally, here's a guy that said, we're going to go to the B2C model, where we're going to sell hearing aids to the 50 million people that are undiagnosed, and then we're going to start opening up hearing centers.
I need that.
Since we started talking to him, I'm just guessing. I think he's opened up 8 already, or he's going to have 8 open. Matt, great to have you along. Matt, how many have you opened in the last few months?
Currently, we actually have 7 locations, and we're looking to open up 4 more by the end of this month.
Hey.
So we're talking about 7 locations, 8 locations. Well, you're on a tear, man. Talk about that side of it, because you got a couple different sides of your business.
That's location.
Obviously, you're a publicly traded company. You guys basically manufacture, distribute, and patented hearing aid technologies. So that's one side of it. You got the B2C side, to consumers. Then you also got your partnerships with places like Walmart and I'll let you name the rest of them. And then of course you've got these hearing centers. Talk about kind of the 3 separate sort of tentacles you have of your business.
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, we have our own retail hearing aid centers and audiology centers. We're right now in the San Francisco Bay Area and in Northern California. Our goal is to have 100 locations by 2022, from Seattle all the way down to San Diego, actually. Mm-hmm. And then that's with our brick and mortar stores. We currently have distribution ships and partnerships with Walmart, Kmart, Sears. We're looking at other big box retailers and national pharmacies to also be carrying our devices on their websites, in their stores. Our goal is to offer affordable and accessible hearing devices to the 50 million people. Right now, those 50 million people are not getting hearing devices because of the high cost and low accessibility. Each hearing aid currently is over around $2,000 for one. Wow. InnerScope is able to offer premium hearing aids at affordable prices at as low as $499. Yeah. And our most popular model is $499 at Walmart.com right now. And we have huge successes with it. In fact, the hearing loss globally costs each year over $240 billion a year. That's the economic output.
So is that because of lost productivity, Matthew?
Exactly.
Wow.
Loss of productivity. People, it's been by researchers, is actually said is that a person with a hearing loss will actually earn about $20,000 to $25,000 less per year versus if they had a hearing device.
Okay, so this is interesting. So last week you went to the optometrist.
Yes.
Right? The optometrist. And you thought to yourself, gosh, I've been the optometrist forever. I better go.
4 years.
Right? 4 years.
Yeah.
Now, when's the last time you went to an audiologist?
Never.
Right.
6th grade.
Yeah. So, Matthew, this is the problem here. Because we go get our physical. Once you turn 50 years old, you'll get a physical once a year and the whole deal. And then, of course, you go to the dentist every 3 to 6 months. Right?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so so you got the dentist, you got the physical. We're missing 4 holes here. You got your eyes and your ears that nobody's paying attention to. Why do you think that it falls to the wayside, much like optometry? In fact, and I would argue people go to the optometrist more than they go to the audiologist. Why is it that the people are going to the dermatologist more than they're going to the audiologist? Because, listen, if you lose your hearing, that is a big deal. There's only 7 senses, and that's one of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's all about awareness. That's what InnerScope is trying to do as a publicly traded company, is trying to bring awareness to this global untreated epidemic of hearing loss. Because hearing loss has actually been proven to be connected to dementia and Alzheimer's. Wearing a hearing aid, if you have a hearing loss, wearing a hearing aid can decrease your chances of getting Alzheimer's and dementia by up to 75%. So, if you have a hearing loss and if you don't get a hearing aid, you could lose your memory.
Okay, so wait a second. There's a memory. So there's a cognitive decline with memory.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to do, is bringing awareness to the forefront. Like there's breast cancer, there's colonoscopies. Yeah. There's the Alzheimer's walks, dementia walk. There's all of these associations trying to bring awareness to their causes, and no one's really bringing awareness to hearing loss, which is the most untreated disability in America and globally as well.
Matthew, real quickly, talk about your recent press release, because that was a pretty good one. And if you want to look at their press releases, go to INND.com. And by the way, that's their stock symbol. They're publicly traded under INND. Matthew, of course, the CEO of InnerScope Hearing Technologies. Talk about your last press release real quick.
Yeah, basically, we're doing some great stuff around here. We actually, our first quarter, we're up over 750%.
Wow.
In revenue, and from the first quarter of
That's because of us, Russ.
I think so.
That's because of us.
That's why we just like a couple samples. Put them in the mail. We'll get them.
Wait, we don't need them yet.
We'll go to Walmart.
You think? You know what?
That's what I wanted.
When Matthew's in town next, and he may be in town later this week. When Matthew's in the studio next, what I would like to do is maybe do a hearing sort of test with him. Matthew, thank you so much. Yeah, you have a comment about that?
No, I'll do it because not only can you turn it up, I would imagine, to hear some people, you could turn it down so you don't hear.
Oh,
that's
the point.
What I'm saying?
The mother-in-law setting.
Sorry.
Matthew Moore, CEO, InnerScope Hearing Technologies, INND.com. Unparalleled experience. This is a great company, though.
Yeah.
Consumer-wise, great. But look at it as a business. B2B and direct-to-consumer, unbelievable. Good stuff. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see you later in the week. 50+ million people in the U.S. suffer from hearing impairments, and most of you don't know about it. What's that you say?
Huh? Say again?
Huh? Big Biz Show. Stay back.
What?
Stand tall like a